Yo, what is up guys? SavageBoy23 back with another video. Today I'm going to give you guys my NBA recap and my NBA day-to-day predictions. If you guys can, please like, subscribe, comment down below. Please watch more of my videos. Please and thank you, and comment down below what you guys' favorite team is and what team do you think will bring the NBA championship home. Alright, and can you guys please watch more of my videos? It really does help me out. And if you guys can, like and comment down below what you guys' favorite team is and tell me what team do you think will bring the finals home. But really quick before we do move on, I'm going to show you guys a very good product, and I recommend going out there and buy this. You guys can go ahead and choose different colors, and you guys will have two stands, one for the controller and the other one for the second controller, and you guys have a mic stand all in one. And if you guys do type in the code SAVAGE, you guys will get 20% off, and you guys will get your own. Alright, as you guys can see in the background footage, mine is red. You guys can go ahead and get your guys' different colors too. Alright, so I recommend going out there and buy you guys one too. These are running off the shelf really quick, so I recommend going out there and buy you guys one, because this is very good. And trust me, I'm going to keep on saying it until this gets very old. If you're like me and you lose a lot of controllers, go ahead and buy this one too, because I can't explain to you how many times I lost my controller over and over. And this is for Xbox, PlayStation, and pretty much anything that holds a controller. Alright, so anything and everything, go ahead and buy you guys one, different colors. And if you guys do type in the code SavageBoy20 or Savage, you guys will go ahead and get 20% off. Alright, and then I have one more product for you guys to show. This one I will not be showing it on the screen, I'll be just showing it on my face cam. So basically this is kind of like I don't know if you guys can see it really well, but it's like this little holder. If you guys have another one of this, like a second one, if you have two of them, you guys can connect them. It's basically like a little connecting. And for me, I have another one, but I misplaced the second one. But for me, I wanted to hold it for something. As you guys can see, like there's some stuff on top. But yeah, basically, this is basically another thing that I need, and basically a lot of people need. You guys can go ahead and get different colors of this. And again, if you guys do type in the word SAVAGE, you guys will get 20% off of this too. So this does work for this does work for the controllers and for this little square box. All right, you guys can get different designs of this too, but for me, I do want a square because I just like the square one. You guys can get circle, square, triangle, so any kind of color and design that you guys want on this. Okay, so I recommend going ahead and buy this one too. Thank you for the person that gave it to me too. That is the same person that gave me the two mic stands and that little holder thing. All right, for all your things that you need for your PlayStation, or you can even just use it for anything else you want. It doesn't have to be for PlayStation or Xbox. It could just literally be for anything else. Anything that you have small, you guys can go ahead and put in there. All right, but anyways, let's move on. We have a lot of news to get into. Really quick, I want to say some stuff, and then we can move on for the games today. Thank you, the Denver Nuggets, for beating the Los Angeles Clippers. And the funny part was, the Los Angeles Clippers had a day rest, right? They flew out to LA to Denver, and the Denver Nuggets had a back-to-back. They played two hard teams. They played the Boston Celtics, and they played against the Clippers. Now, people might think, you just said the Clippers are hard on the court. They play hard. To be honest, no, they don't. Last night, they played amazing. They did not look like they had energy. It looked like they came off a back-to-back. The Denver Nuggets had a day rest. That's what it looked like. But no, the truth is, the Clippers did come off a day rest. The Denver Nuggets did come off a back-to-back. They did play the Celtics, and unfortunately, they did lose. But yeah, so I'm happy the Nuggets won, but unfortunately, no Nikola Jokic last night in that game, and no Nikola Jokic last night either. He was out for an illness, apparently is what people are saying. But, yeah, so No Nikola, not once but twice. Aaron Gordon was not playing either. But you know who stepped up? Russell Westbrook and the whole Nugget squad. They came up and they said, we're going to win this game. I don't care. I'm tired of losing. Let me go out here and win this game. Mike Malone was doing an amazing job last night, so shout out to him and what he was doing out there in Denver, Colorado. Second news I want to talk about. Last night, we're going to stay on this topic and then we're going to move on. Last night, Kawhi Leonard did not play. People were curious, why did he not play? Was it because of minute restriction? Was it because he came off of an injury and they don't want him to get hurt? No, that is not what it is. He was out for a personal reason, and I'm not going to get into it, but is what's going on in Los Angeles with him right now. There is a huge fire right now out there for LA, and I just want to say this loud and clear. I hope everybody's out there safe and sound. So I just want to say loud and clear. Kawhi Leonard did not join the team last night. He went back home in LA to go save his house and his family. So all in all, I hope everybody out there, including the Flippers, that I don't like the Flippers, including everybody, I hope everybody out there is safe and sound. Right now, it's not looking good for LA County. So yeah, anybody that is a subscriber and one of my friends, just comment down below of how you guys doing out there. I know right now it's not looking good right now. It's not looking great. We do got some breaking news. What's going on in LA right now? Two breaking newses. Well, in totally three, but the other one is not LA related. But we do also have another news. Jalen Hurts will be going to play in the wild card for the playoffs because he was doing practice last night, or not last night, like in the evening yesterday with the team. So they're saying he is a go. And I've said this before, and I'm going to say it again. I want to say this. I knew Jalen Hurts was going to play. There's no way that he's going to miss this game. So I'm very excited for him to go on that field and play with his fellow squad, the Philadelphia Eagles. Now, also, I want to say this one more time to everybody. In Los Angeles, we've had two breaking newses. First one is Los Angeles Lakers will not be playing tonight against the Charlotte Hornets. Their game is postponed. It has been canceled because of what's going out there right now. Just in case if anybody didn't know. Second news is, now I was shocked and I knew about this until the last minute until I posted it. So the LA Rams will be they will be playing at home in LA, but there's a small chance for them to move their game from LA to Arizona. Now, I want to say this loud and clear. I honestly am shocked about this because I did not know that LA was going to be home first and then the Chargers. I don't know why people were saying that the Chargers and Rams were going to play on the same different weeks, but home at the same time. So yeah, I just want to say it loud and clear. The Rams and the Chargers will not be playing at home at the same time in the same week because they were saying the small chance where the Chargers game might be pushed back onto a Monday, or the Cardinal or the Rams game will be pushed on a Monday. One of those teams will be pushed on a Monday. That's if the Chargers and the Rams move on from their opponents. So yeah, I just want to say it loud and clear. But yeah, we got a lot of great games, but one game has been postponed into another week. So yeah, I just want to say that loud and clear. Let's move on for the games today. Hopefully this will be a fast video for everybody so everybody can watch it before it starts. So yeah. Let's move on. You got this game here. You got Ant-Man Timberwolves versus the No Paul and Carol Wagner brothers in the Orlando Magic. Now, I was watching this little video going around, and it was from Bleacher Report, and I'm guessing somebody else, about the Minnesota Timberwolves. They have been very good. Now, if people are curious about how are they good or why are they stepping up now, this and that. Well, I saw this little video going around, and I don't know if it's true or not, or maybe they're just balling out like usual because they're the Timberwolves. Ant-Man, I'm not going to get into the whole discussion about it, but Ant-Man saw this little fan. His name was Luka. Very, very, very interesting name. Out of any name you choose, you go meet another Luka. It's impressive. Wow. Want to know how many Lukas are in the? I want to know how many Lukas are there with their names in them. But anyways, he met a kid named Luka, and he gave him a pink bracelet. I think it was pink or orange, and he said he's gonna wear it the rest of his career. And now their Minnesota Timberwolves are balling out like normally. Now I want to say this loud and clear. I know people are gonna be shocked. Like, a bracelet can't make you win a lot of games. This and that can't make you win games. Well, in reality, you never know. You'll be surprised a lot. Maybe one jersey will make you win. There's a lot of players in the NBA, and I was one of them, that played basketball. There's a lot of things that people have or wear and make the team win or make yourself win. And I know a lot of people always say that's not true a lot. Well, look at the Timberwolves. Ant-Man's wearing a bracelet. This man has been balling out since he wore that bracelet. And if I was him, I would keep that on my wrist until I decide to retire. So yeah. I mean, to be honest, I'm shocked that a little bracelet can make you win. But hey, as I said before, anything can make you win. I don't care if it's a little jersey, a little shoe. I don't care what it is. At the end of the day, you will get a win if you have something on your body. That's all I want to say. So yeah. I'm very shocked that kid was named Luka. I was very shocked. I would not expect that. But what, is he a Luka Doncic fan now too? Because there's basically two people named Luka. You got one on the Dallas Mavericks, and then you got a kid that's a Timberwolves fan, and his name is Luka. But yeah, I think it's funny. I think it's great. So yeah, hopefully the Timberwolves do start going on a little running streak. So yeah, I want to move on now, but let's get on to the game. You got Ant-Man Timberwolves. You got the young Orlando, Paolo Banchero, and the Wagner brothers playing in this game. Now, I don't even know if they're going to be playing or not. But I'm going to be going for... I'm going for the Paolo Banchero and the Wagner brothers in the Orlando Magic in this one, regardless if they're playing in this one or not. I do think that the streak will end today for the Timberwolves because the Orlando Magic have been playing good without Jalen Suggs, without Paolo Banchero, without Wagner brothers, and they have been winning games recently, if I'm correct. So I'm going for the Orlando Magic to win this one. I know Timberwolves fans, I just said that the Timberwolves have been winning because of a little bracelet, but I think that little winning streak has to end sooner than later, right? We all got to stop sooner than later. So I think that will happen today. So yeah. Let's go to this one. You got Steph Chef Warriors versus Cade Cunningham and the Detroit Pistons. Wow. Never thought of me seeing this game, and I'll be tuning into this game. The Warriors have been on their worst losing streak of the season since they acquired Dennis the Menace. The Detroit Pistons have been on a tearing of winning games. They have been on a winning streak, as everybody wants to say. And I'm very excited for this team because this is a young squad, just like the Orlando Magic. And this team can actually do some scary things in the Eastern Conference. I want to say this loud and clear to Detroit Pistons fans. If this team gets healthy and they're strong, I think this team can be very good. Now, I'm not going to sit here and go out on a limb and say that they're going to beat like a Cavs or a Celtics team. But I do think they can beat somebody like the Knicks or the Sixers. Now, I don't know about the Bucks, but we're going to have to wait and see when that matchup starts up. But I am going for Cade Cunningham and the Detroit Pistons to win this game. There's a small rumor floating around out there in the NBA. Steph Curry is really disappointed of his team, and he's getting close enough to request a trade. Now, if the Warriors are that desperate, and they're actually making Steph go this close to requesting a trade, then I might as well not even play until I get traded. Because, you know, when you have the best point guard in the NBA, Steph Chef, and he will get his jersey retired as a Warrior, and if he does move on from the Warriors, I won't even ask questions. I'll just let him do what he does, because he is the best point guard in the NBA, and there is nobody better than him. And I want to say that loud and clear to everybody that watches the NBA, that are NBA fans, that are NBA players. There is nobody better than Steph Chef. That is a point guard. I don't care. You can give me ZP0. How many rings has he won? 0. His name is ZP0 for a reason. Okay? Steph Chef. He's about to get hopefully his 5th championship, but that ain't gonna happen. Not looking good for Warriors Nation. Ain't looking good for Steph Chef, best point guard in the NBA. Now, if he does get traded on the block, I got some teams in mind for him to join, which we all know that's probably just a small little joke of him not actually leaving the Warriors. He said he will be a Warriors until he decides to retire and hang it up. Now, that's true or not, because a lot of people always like to talk, especially sports players. They like to talk and never do it. We'll see. We'll be surprised if Steph Curry does request a trade. But they're just floating around. But if he does decide to join a team, I got some teams in mind. We'll see if that time does come closer for him. But anyways, I don't think I'm going to be choosing the Warriors today. I do think the Warriors will be on a losing streak today. I do think the Detroit Pistons will come in here and they will win. So yeah. Give me Kate Cunningham and the Detroit Pistons to win this one. Alright, you got this game here. You got the Cavs coming off back-to-back. They played an amazing game against the Oklahoma City Thunder. The Oklahoma City Thunder have broken their 15-game winning streak, and the Cleveland Cavaliers were on their, I think what was it? 10-game winning streak, 11-game winning streak, somewhere around there, if I'm correct. The Cavs have been keeping it on a roll. I do think that this will be easy work for the Cavs, regardless if they do go out here and sit their starters out, because this is a light work team. At the end of the day, this will not be a great game. This will not be a fun game. Give me Spider Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers to win this game. Even if Donovan Mitchell does not play, I'm still going with the Cavs. I'll be surprised if they do lose to a Toronto team. I mean, to be honest, the Cavs did come off a back-to-back, played against a very good Thunder team, and they move on to go play a terrible Toronto team. So, I'm going with Spider Mitchell and Darius Garland and the whole Cleveland Cavaliers squad to win games. Alright, you got this game here. You got DeAndre Ayton against Luka, no Kyrie, PJ Washington, and the Mavs. Now, the Mavs did get there an impressive win against the Los Angeles Lakers with no Luka, no Kyrie. The Portland Trailblazers, they're kind of a team that's kind of let down this season. I mean, to be honest, they're always let down this season. I'm not going to lie, Portland fans. You guys are just... Oh, my God. I'm glad Iguodala left Portland for a reason. But anyways, I'll be shocked if the Mavs do lose this game with no Luka and no Kyrie. But at the end of the day, a lot of people are going to be shocked, up in the air, like, what's the excuse? Like, of course the Mavs lost with no Luka, no Kyrie against DeAndre Ayton in Portland. But Portland is still trying to pull their way in to get wins, but I don't know why they're still trying to do that. At this point, just tank so you can get a good player. So, yeah. But I'm going with PJ Washington and the Dallas Mavericks to win this one. I'm surprised what PJ Washington did against the Los Angeles Lakers. So, yeah. We'll see what's going to happen in this game. Will I be tuning into it? If something spectacular happens, I will tune into this one. So, alright, you got this one right here. You got the best game of the afternoon, best game of the day, whatever you want to say. You got Jalen Green Rockets versus Ja Morant and the Grizzlies. Now, regardless if Ja Morant plays in this game, this is still going to be an amazing game. Ja Morant has been out for quite a few games. Month of the games. I'm going with Jalen Green and the Rockets to win this one. I do think they will pull their way into winning this game, regardless if John Morant plays in this one or not. Again, at the end of the day, I do have faith in the Rockets. They have been winning games here and there, but at the end of the day, they've been losing to teams that are very good, and they've been playing very hard. You gotta give them credit. Now, the Grizzlies, everybody was going to be surprised of what the Grizzlies are going to do. They're right now sitting in the Western Conference, I think between 2 to 3 in the Western Conference. They have been winning, they have been losing, but at the end of the day, they have been pulling through these games without John Morant, and I think it's spectacular of how they're doing it. I'm surprised they're still up there without Ja. I don't even know if John Morant's going to be playing tonight. So, yeah. I want to say this loud and clear. If the Grizzlies do manage to win this game without John Morant, the Grizzlies or the Houston Rockets will feel kind of like they just dropped one of the greatest games basically in their season. Because basically you do need that team that does not have their star on the floor pull in to win. So yeah. We also do got a former face in this game. I forgot to mention. You got Dillon Brooks going back to his former team that traded him. And this is going to be a great game because Dillon Brooks is going to show up and show out. But I'm going with Jalen Green, the Rockets. Dillon Brooks, we'll see what he does. We'll see if he does ball out. And we'll see if he does play amazing in this. So yeah, apparently they're saying that they are saying that John Morant is maybe a game decision time. So he's not fully out. We'll see what's gonna happen. So yeah, I just want to say it loud and clear. But I'm going for Jalen Green and the Houston Rockets. Dillon Brooks will be playing against his former team, so we'll see what's gonna happen in this. All right, let's go to this one right here. Got Ice Trae Hawks versus Kevin Durant, Phoenix Buns. Now, the Phoenix Buns have been a disappointment this season to everybody. Bradley the Bum Beal wants to request a trade out of Phoenix, Arizona to join a new squad in the new Big Three duo. He does not like what's going on out there right now for Phoenix. They have been losing. I mean, to be honest, you wanted this. Nobody forced you to go into Phoenix. You wanted it. You go ahead and deserve it. I want to say that loud and clear. What happened for the Atlanta Hawks last game? They almost lost to a Jazz team. That was shocking. The Phoenix Buns have been losing recently too. I'm not even gonna talk about their losing streaks, but they have been losing. It's not looking good. I'm surprised Bradley the Bum Beal wants to request a trade, but not Kevin Durant yet. I haven't heard any news about that. What about Devin Booker? To be honest, Devin Booker said he might be a Phoenix Buns forever, and I'm not even going to be surprised if he does request a trade, because at the end of the day, he is kind of a dude that's always kind of mellow, regardless if he loses or wins. But yeah, I feel like his name fell off of of being that Big Three duo just in general. I haven't heard a lot of Devin Booker this season. So yeah, I just want to say it loud and clear. But don't be surprised if Bradley the Bum Beal requests a trade and leaves the Phoenix Buns, because we all saw this happening. We all knew this was going to happen, right? I mean, I knew it was going to happen from the day that he joined, the first day of the Phoenix Buns. But yeah, other than that, this is not going to be a great game. I'm going for Ice Trae and the Hawks. Ice Trae and the Hawks, they did an amazing game against the Jazz. At most of the night, they were down. They came back. Ice Trae shot a half court, and guess what? They won the game. That's simple as that. You can't ask for a better game than that. I'm not even gonna say nothing, but I'm going with Ice Trae and the Hawks in this one, because regardless if they do win or lose, I'm surprised they actually do. I'm actually surprised they actually kept up with this team. Yeah, I just want to say it loud and clear. You got the last few games. You got Tyler Hero against Jordan Clarkson. Now, this is not going to be a great game. It's not going to be a fun game. Jimmy Butler is still out. I think, 4 to 5 games left, if I'm correct. I could be wrong on that, though. But, yeah, give me Tyler Hero and the Miami Heat to win this one. This will not be a great game. This will not be a fun game. And, yeah, give me Tyler Hero and the Miami Heat. So, yeah. Alright, we got this game of the last night, but unfortunately this game has been postponed of what's going out there in California. We don't unfortunately get to see LaMelo Ball Hornets versus Anthony Davis the Lakers. Now, if people are curious who I was going to go for regardless, I was going to go for Anthony Davis and the Lakers to win this one, but unfortunately they are not playing. This game will be up in the air. It will be determined when their next game will be. So Laker fans, sit back, relax, watch the other team go out here and play amazing while you guys actually do focus on how to get better. Yeah, but unfortunately you guys cannot sit back right now because of what's going out there in California. And again, I do feel bad for everybody out there. Hopefully everybody gets safe, sound out there in California. But yeah, guys, that is all my NBA news so far today. But I want to say some stuff real quick and then as I mentioned earlier, Jalen Hurts will be playing this weekend. And honestly, how are they going to fix the Arizona Cardinals and the Rams if LA does decide to go play in Arizona? Are they going to change are they going to put it blue? And are they going to paint the floor for Arizona, but instead it will be the color Rams? It will be for the Rams colors, because I don't even know when's the last time I saw that. Another team playing in another city. So I just want to say that loud and clear. But that's still up in the air if that's still going to be in LA or in Arizona. But yeah, I just want to say this loud and clear. The Rams-Chargers game, they will not be playing in LA. One of them will be out of the playoffs. Both of them are not gonna make it. So I just want to say that loud and clear. And in my NFL time of watching, I don't think they're gonna postpone a playoff game unless it's like a really bad air quality or just anything in general for that team city. There's no way they're going to postpone a game unless it's a really bad one, which we all saw what happened, which was going to happen today. Charlotte, Lakers not playing. Rams are not going to be playing in LA. Maybe they will be playing in Arizona. So we'll see what's going to happen, and we'll see when that next Laker game and Charlotte Hornets will play. To be honest, I do want to see LaMelo Ball go out there and prove that he can actually win a game. But yeah, guys, that is all I got so far today in the NBA. You guys tell me in the comments what team do you think will win today, and what teams do you think will move on to the finals, and what teams do you think will move to the Super Bowl. Please, guys, watch more of my videos. Please, thank you, and comment down below. And again, if you guys do want to buy those products I showed, type in Savage. You guys will get 20% off. And yeah, like, subscribe, comment down below. Until then, guys, I will see you guys in the next one. See you.